What's going on, guys? Cyn for the win here. We are back with our franchise mode as the Buffalo Sabres, and here we are at the trade deadline, close to a playoff berth, but it seemed like you guys were saying to ship off Chara, try to get another first back, and just keep trying to go for the rebuild, because we might make the playoffs. We're definitely not going to win the cup. Crazier things have happened, but yeah, probably not. Now, my only concern with that is that whole thing that I explained earlier. If it really hurts Laner and hurts our defense that much that he really drops off in that in his personal stats category, and we might miss out on some statistical growth from him, and then miss out on all that trade value that we get for him. So I will look at options for trading Chara. I know he's not a part of our future team, but he helps out our team to the point where Robin Lehner has great stats. We're very close to a playoff spot. You know, all those little tiny things. Strawman we can trade at. Strawman we're going to be able to trade at the draft, or should be able to at least. He'll have 2 years left at $5 million, and he shouldn't have declined too heavily by then. So that's kind of what I'm looking at here. But if we do trade Chara, we move up Dolan. We probably move up Gooley, and then play Beaulieu, I guess. And then not have a depth guy for the end of the year. And if we make the playoffs, that'll be kind of a bad thing. But we will have Tennyson, who we can bring up, so that's not too bad, but it isn't ideal, obviously. So it's tough. I'm really torn on it. I am. And for that first, we were looking at Colorado as the one. They're 1 point out of the wild card. 1 and 2 points out. So if we give them Chara, that could also help them get into it, which means that pick might not be a, you know, lottery pick, but we can still probably get like a top 6 out of it, so maybe still worth it. So let's look at that. Let's see if we could still perhaps make that sort of thing go through. We'll look at Colorado. They still want Zdeno Chara. They can still afford him. They still want to give that first. But I don't know if they'll accept that first and the third any longer. They might still. Looks like Detroit's has slightly less value. Let's look between them and, who was the other one? Ottawa? No, Edmonton. Detroit. Let's see what Detroit's record is. Oops, wrong way. Detroit, horrible. And Edmonton, not as bad. So if we'd like to give up Edmonton's if we can. Yeah, try to give up Edmonton's and hold on to the Detroit one. So throw Edmonton's third in there. Now, that doesn't look like it goes through. Because this is what the deal... I'm not going to throw in a second. This is as much as I was going to do. I can retain maybe, but that still won't push it across, I don't think. Too far off. So... I might just hold on to Chara at this point if this doesn't go through, because I'm not going to throw in anything extra. No, I don't think so. So that deal's no longer on the table. It's that their first one up in value, and maybe even Chara decreased in value a bit more. So that, I don't really think that can be done here. I mean, maybe we have some prospects that we don't need. A couple of these bottom 6 guys, maybe. But that probably still won't be enough to push that across. Boy, Whitcomb, maybe we could toss in there. 49 at, 19 as a top 6 guy. It's obviously not good. Sorry, I gotta say, maybe we throw that in there too, but even then, I'll keep the retention. But still, even then, if that doesn't go through, I'm really not going to be able to... I'm not going to want to throw in much more, I don't think. Say, sweeten the value just a touch. So it could go through, but... It would take only one of those bottom 6 guys. The low bottom 6 would be the one I'd throw in. This is still tough to do. I'm still worried that our defense will suffer a huge amount, and Laner will really get hurt, but... Most of the people seem to want to make this deal go through, so this is what it takes to make this go through and grab this first. So let's see if they want that. They still don't. So, save Gore for another thing. This Jacobson guy, maybe. He's really built well, though. Defensively. Yeah, but... Alright, let's say that guy instead. If that doesn't go through, then... No. I can throw both of those in, but man, if this doesn't go through, then we really have nothing else. This is it. This is all we could really give up, and that's kind of a lot, in my opinion. I know Chara is bound to retire very quickly. And we can still dish out Strawman for another pick. Obviously, we'll have to sacrifice another one to stay at 12, but... Yeah... It's... I don't know. And it doesn't go through, so... I don't think this is gonna work, man. Like, we just don't have... That deal's just not quite on the table anymore. And I don't want to just give up Chara for, like, maybe a later first or anything like that. So, honestly, I think we should just hold on to him. Keep the way we're going, and then hope for Lehner to get that stat growth and really, really, really boost us up there. Because it's not worth me... Alright, in my opinion, it's not worth me trading Chara unless I can get a first. With some other assets in there, of course, but... And I'd want it to be a first that has a decent chance of being something, like, pretty damn good. Such as, like, a top 6 at least. If we get into the later first, I mean, yeah, there might be some elites there, but there might not be. We might have to shift it around anyway, or just settle for something else. Yeah. So we do only have one first. We have a couple seconds, a couple thirds, a couple fours, a 5, 2 6s, and a 7. No, 2 7s. That's 12. Yeah, it would be good to have another first. And I might not have to sacrifice a third if it's a later first. It's just... Unless we could sacrifice a second to get an even better pick. But these guys probably won't want Chara. They do, okay. Yeah, they'd be over the cap. We can retain and make that not the case. But in this case, we definitely have to give up a second. Like, there's no real way around that. We would have to give up a second here. And some other stuff. So hopefully not our own second. Well, Phillies is worse than us right now, but you got to think we'd drop out of the playoffs, so I still would rather give up a third, but there's 0 chance that we're able to make that go through. So, like, we'd have to throw in a second. Even then, it's just not even close, really. Even with those other 2 dudes. It would have to take a second plus a third. Which then, when we get the draft, would free up a space for us to just get Strawman straight up for a pick, but... Yeah, I don't know. We're in a bit of a rough spot here. Like, if I had I accepted it initially, it would have been, you know, good, but at the time, we were, you know... I wanted to hold on to Char for the same kind of reasons I want to hold on to him now. Yeah, same sort of value on that pick. Detroit doesn't want it. Their pick's going to be way, way, way higher. And, yeah, it's... I don't know. I'm just not seeing a great trade to make here. At first, I would be happy to give up 2 seconds for this one, though. Oh, it's still over, even with retention, so that won't work. And it kind of has to be on the block here. Montreal might be okay to do. I don't know. Like, I don't want to have to give up a second, and I'm going to have to give up a second to make any one of these trades work, besides that Colorado one, but still. They didn't want... I'm not going to give up a second to Colorado, because that first could easily... They could easily be a playoff team after we make a trade like this. Easily. And I just don't think that it's quite worth it. I don't want to perhaps sacrifice the extra value that we'd get from Lehner. Like I said, it would jump up to around Luukkonen's value at minimum Nickel's value. And what we could flip that for is even more than we'd get right now for Chara. So I understand playing for the rebuild. And I understand that there's no guarantee that we can that guy will get statistical growth. But for this value here, I don't know if it's 100% worth it. Like I said, if it really hurts our chances of getting Lehner statistical growth, and I just don't want to do it. I really don't. I'm thinking about, we're going to be probably trading Wedgwood too, so Luukkonen gets a few more starts, get a goalie who's a little bit worse. Alright, I'm going to see what else I might have that we can throw in, but low elites we need. Yeah, nothing really. Like, yeah, we could do Wojciechowski. But then we'd have to do someone like one of these unsigned top 6 guys. Like Kronholm, it'd have to be. I'm not really... I kind of like that guy more than Loxonen and Samuelson. Especially his defensive stats. They're really solid. Vernarski's another option, but this guy was... also a dime a dozen, you could say. So, okay. Let's say if we throw those 2 guys in there, will that be enough? If I'm doing that, I'd rather hold on to the 3rd, but I don't know if I'll be able to. If I can give up a 4th instead, then I'd do that. But they don't want what we're offering up. So let's see. No. I think it has to be that 3rd. Even that one should have a bit more value, but even though it's okay, well, quite close to fair value, they're saying. So will one of those bottom 6s make it work then? Let's try the weaker one first. Nope. And no. Ugh. Alright, last thing. I'll try the 3rd, since you guys seem pretty adamant about this trade. I'm just really worried that it's gonna hurt Lehner, but... let's do it. There it is. Alright, so... we traded away Chara. We're kind of saying that this is not going to be our year. I'm just really hoping that Lehner doesn't do horribly at the end here. I'm really hoping that isn't the case. Let's sub in all lines. Maybe give Gooley some extra the PK time, though, if he's not already on it. Yeah. Alright, put him in there. And here as well. Let's maybe switch him with Hunwick, though. Just to spread some of it. Yeah. Alright. Alright, so it's done. These are going to be our line combinations for defense. Let's hope Lehner doesn't completely fall off stat-wise, because I really think that he has a great chance to get statistical growth. We're going to leave the lines how they are. The second line production wasn't horrible. I guess it was like And it was not good, but it was not as horrible as I initially thought. It was pointed out to me on Discord, so we'll leave him for now. And let's... Oh, no. Before we go, yeah, I wanted to make that Wedgwood, Wedgwood... No! Not morale. Come on now. Oh, goodness. Jesus, lag. There we go. Alright, trade players here. So, Wedgwood, we're going to ship off. Oops. Why do I always do that? We can trade Wedgwood, get ourselves someone who's a little bit worse on the goaltender end of things. Which we probably won't know much about because I don't have AHL scouts. So there's that. I don't know if we could even... I mean... I kind of like the amount of starts Lukin is getting, but it would be more beneficial. I can look for a name that I might recognize. Oh, here we go. Bachman, 73. That's perfect. 1 year left. Good. Yeah, Bachman. Him for Bachman. That should definitely go through. They want him, and we might be able to pick up, like, some minor prospect. We can't get any more picks, but we can get, like, a trash prospect or something. This guy's on the... No, he's nothing. Never mind. There's no way they give up Palmu. I'm pretty sure he's, like, a pretty damn good prospect there. Yeah. I might just have to do a 1-for-1. There really might not be. This guy's in the AHL, signed. No. I'm kind of having to guess because we don't know about the scouting. When was this guy drafted? 5th round? Let's try to get him. Seriously overperceive. Yeah, so that guy should be kind of good. I'm just trying to throw one in. It's probably none of these are going to work. So yeah, screw it. I could just go 1-for-1 here. All we're trying to do is just replace that goaltender, so we'll trade those guys. And now, Luukkonen will get the majority of the starts in the AHL, which will do nothing but help him, because he is listed as a minor starter after all. And Wilcox... Wait, was that the guy we just got? The name doesn't seem familiar, but maybe I just went through it way too quickly. No, see, it was Bachman. Yeah, that's why. Better not have to clear freaking waivers. No, he shouldn't. Even if he does, though, I doubt he gets picked up. Watch him get picked up, though, just to spite me. Oh, he has to fucking go through waivers. Are you serious? He's got a 2-way deal. He has to go through waivers? My God, we might just lose. Why does he get put up here? He was in the AHL. I don't understand that. Okay, he didn't get claimed. But what the hell? I don't get that when they're like, when someone's clearly an AHL guy, and they have a 2-way contract, yet they have to clear waivers because they get put on your NHL team. Whatever. Luukkonen now gets the majority of the starts. Bachman wasn't doing too good there, but, you know, back up. Alright, so all that is said and done. We are, I think we're ready to get simming now. I don't know if any other trades I would like to do. So there we go. Here's our new defensive core. Visibly weaker. Hopefully not too weak. We might lose some more games, but... and that's part of the issue, man. We're like, if we're making the tank things, we're going to lose a few more games. Hopefully it doesn't destroy Laner. That's just my main worry right now, is Laner's stats just being absolutely wrecked. Mayerov's fully healed, good. So put him right back in there. He'll get on that power play as well. And everywhere else. Boom. So here we go. Seriously. He's done. There we go. Now Laner can be really fucked. May 20. Yeah, he's done. Rasmus Dahlin's out for the season. Shit. Alright. So we gotta call up Tennyson. Alright. Ugh. This sucks. This really sucks. Strawman goes up. Hunwick goes up, I guess. Tennyson goes in. Power play is going to be weaker. Everything's weaker right now. How's this guy done? Power play. Pretty good. I guess Gooley goes in. I'll put Gooley in here as well. See what this guy can do. Maybe he can break out. Oh, man. This is pretty horrible. This is honestly about as bad as it gets right now. Making that trade and then losing Dahlin. Not ideal whatsoever. Oh, Hunwick's already there. Or wait, is that? No, it's supposed to be Beaulieu and then Tennyson. Yikes, man. That's all I can say to that is yikes. We've just suffered a pretty major loss. Dahlin was having a great season. And he's out. So, alright, let's see what happens now. Oh yeah, Rochester Americans now have screwed lines. I don't even think I have any other defensemen. Nope. Didn't I have someone who was like kind of decent at defense? No, really. I got this fucking guy, dude. I don't even know what I'm going to do right now. Oh, jeez. What a turn of events. And we're probably going to win more games now. What the hell? Tough loss right there. Please don't allow a bunch of goals here. That's all I can hope for. I don't care about how we do as a team. But apparently we're better. Oh, man. Please don't have Lehner in that game. Please say that he wasn't playing that game. Oh. Okay. At least scouting's going pretty good. Yeah, some good stuff here. Some later guys who could turn out to be something. How are those low elites looking? Only one still. Come on now, hurry up with those. Alright, continue here. Please don't allow a lot of goals. Oh, Jesus. Oh, man. Get back to playing good, please. Oh, come on, dude! Seriously? He's up pretty much out for the damn season now, too? We gotta play a damn forward up there. We just don't have any more depth. The worst frickin' time for these injuries, and here they are. Oh, man. I don't care about our record. I just don't want to... Oh, okay, thank God. I thought that was another big-ass loss. I just do not want to see us allowing a crap ton of goals, because that will just hurt our potential future value. Seriously, right now? Just, I'm done, man. I'm so done. Again. Just, what? There's the end of the season. Horrible end of the season. Injury central. Lost all those games. A lot of goals against. Sam Reinhart led the team with 81 points. It's all well and good, but we missed the playoffs. That was kind of expected. But I'm scared to look at this. I'm really scared to look at this. Yep. Pretty significant change. It might still be good enough for some statistical growth, but he didn't get it right now, so I don't think so. That was a bad end of the season. And not just record-wise, but yeah. So Reinhardt, 81 points. Jack Eichel, 75 points. Skinner was 61. Ristolainen had 53. Then he got injured. Silverberg only had 38. Thompson, 37. Middlestat only 35. Nylander, 34. It's just, yeah, not good enough. Hopefully we at least get some growth. Dahlin he missed 19 games because of injury, 33 points to end. Ristolainen's plus-minus dropped down to only a plus 12. Remember his and Char's plus-minus was in the 20s. Goulet did pretty good at least. Got a point on the power play. Ugh, damn it. I don't know. We might still see some statistical growth from him, but I thought it usually happened like directly after the season ended. So he might still jump up. I could be wrong about that, but it's not looking like he will now. I have seen worse, well, similar stats jump up, but I don't know. How'd our AHL do? Luukkonen did crazy good. He got a few extra starts there. Bachman already came in with like 30-something starts. So Luukkonen, what amazing stats, man. Just really good stats for him. So hopefully next year he's ready for the NHL. Let's see how the rest of our guys did in the AHL. Larson, O'Regan, Asplund is one of our prospects. 47 points. Berglund didn't matter. Fedden doesn't matter. Okay, stuff. Pilot locks it in. Samuelson, they're all minuses. All of our growing guys minuses. Okay. Alright, well, let's look around the league here. Let's see if we get some people winning some contests. Evgeny Malkin, 104 points. Wow. What a season for Evgeny Malkin. I think so, yeah. Tarasenko. No, Ovechkin beat everyone in goals. 58 goals for Ovi. Wow. Who's the assist leader? 65 for Kuznetsov. Alright. And then, let's see plus minus two. Sagan, Malkin, okay. Radulov was up there too. There's Ben, yeah. Makes sense. Alright, who's the most clutch here? 13 game winners for Malkin. Power play goals. Taylor Hall with 23. Half of his goals came on the power play. What the hell? That's an insane amount of power play points too. 39. 38 for Malkin. 33 for Crosby with 39 power play points for Taylor Hall. Unreal. That is insane. Let's see the shorty guys. Colin White with 4 shorthanded points, 2 goals. Same with O'Reilly. Bugle got 4 points, 1 goal. Not bad. Alright, let's check the takeaway numbers here. Sam Reinhart's a good defensive player. Not a center, though, so he can't win that Selke. Connor McDavid looking like the most, well, maybe Crosby. The takeaways, though. McJesus has got a pretty good chance here. -7. Maybe they will give it to Crosby just because they love plus minus. They love face-off percentage. So Crosby might win the Selke here. Yeah, that's kind of looking like it. All right, let's go to defense. And Drew Doughty, 77 points. Brent Burns, 70. Erik Karlsson, 69. Nice. But Drew Doughty leading the league in points. Screwing up everyone's predictions once again. I don't know if anyone guessed Doughty. Wow. Okay. So he'll likely win the Norris. He's got, I mean, he's more, oh yeah, lead better ice time. Yeah, probably the better ratio too. Pretty much everything about Doughty was better, so he looks like the shoo-in for the Norris. So goaltenders here. 60 games. What? Roberto Luongo at age 41. This game is the most random fucking thing on the planet. What? We don't even see Vasilevsky here or Hellebuck, like the usual ones. They're nowhere to be found, to be honest. Hellebuck way down there. And where's Vasilevsky? No, seriously, where is he? He doesn't exist? Did he get injured? What the hell? 55 games played only, that's why. Still didn't do too good. They got Koskinen. Why the hell did he play 29 games? He must have been injured at some point. But yeah. Once again, random as hell for the goaltender thing. Luongo. What? Okay. At age 41, Roberto Luongo likely getting the Vezina and the William M. Jennings. Ilya Tolvanen just beat out Colin White by 2 points for the and Jack Hughes only is a minus 28 with 51 points, 29 goals. I wonder where he was playing. Third line, second power play. Yeah. Well, I wonder, he better have grown too. 51-point rookie year for Jack Hughes. It's because the Oilers have too much goddamn talent down the middle, and they're gonna ruin this guy. It's pretty sad. But whatever, what can he do? What the hell, though? Some weird crap happening, man. The Drew Doughty, like, that makes a bit of sense, but Luongo makes no sense. Jesus. And then Evgeny Malkin, like, beat out Crosby and stuff. Like, it's kind of crazy what happens sometimes. But there you have it. Let's check out our progress reports here. See what the end of the season gave us for growth. Hopefully more. Whoops. Okay, Mayerov, well, is that the same? 11? He should still get another boost. No, I think he didn't have 2s in there before. So maybe got a bit more. Not a whole hell of a lot, though. Still, he should grow. Nylander got a bit. Just not enough, though, from our guys up in the top. But here's a good thing. McGrath. 74 overall now. A lot of growth from him. Kronholm got a decent chunk. Roloff got some. Steckel, Garvin all got some. Bochenski got a bit. He's up to a 74 now. Nichols grew. That guy's going to be trade value, though, for sure. I think we actually had an elite or 2 in here who didn't grow. Yeah, 1. Oh, that's Luukkonen. Don't matter. Never mind. All of our elites grew. Good. Good, 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 good. Yeah, so at least we got that going for us. A lot of growth, but what a disastrous end to the season. We made a trade, and then literally the next thing that happened, Dahlin sprained his MCL, is out for the season. Then we had numerous other injuries to our defensive core, and that all just really hurt us. Might have even further hurt Lehner's chances at getting statistical growth. Now, he still didn't have a bad year, but I think he needed to remain around that 2.3 goals against to really be able to get that statistical growth. So if he lost out on that, that sucks. Like, we weren't doing horrible since the trade, but we were definitely, like, we started off pretty damn good, but then right here, bad. Like, but really where it got bad for us was when all the injuries were starting to pile up towards the end of the season. All these losses, 4 and 5 goals against, 3 and 4 and 5. Like, that's what really doomed Lehner, I think. And that sucks because that could have been a lot more trade value. So maybe I should have stuck to my guns and held on to Chara. It would have made it a lot easier in that end there to have an extra defenseman, and when all those injuries are happening, might have been able to help Lehner out. But at the same time, we did pick up an extra first. We did have to sacrifice a lot of prospects and a third for it, but that's what people seem to want to do. So I don't know the word to it. I gave the floor to you guys, I guess I should say. And you know, we got an extra first out of it, so we really got to find the best of the best here in this draft. We really got to get a lot of value here. Because, man, if we lose out on that Lehner value, that will really suck. I know there's no guarantee in the first place, but it didn't help that he dropped down that far. The injuries, I think, really did it, because we weren't doing, like, horribly bad. I feel he would have dropped a little bit, but it wasn't that much left of the season, so I'm not going to, like, throw you guys under the bus and say, fuck you guys for that. I was worried about that, but I didn't even think about the injury aspect, and we just got nailed there at the end of the season. And you know what? That's what can happen. So maybe we still get lucky with Lehner. He gets at least a little bit of statistical growth. But, you know, it's far from a guarantee here. So we'll see what happens, though. We'll see. All right. So that about takes care of it, I think. I'm just thinking if there's anything else I need to go over here. I don't think so. No, I don't think so. All right, guys. So draft will be up next. So yikes to that end, but, you know, we got the future to look forward to. We picked up another first, and we should be able to turn that into an elite, honestly. So that's good for us. I will check extension, see if I want to actually extend anyone before we sign off here, because we might want to. Oh, obviously, yeah. Definitely want to extend Reinhart. 81-point scorer Reinhart. Ugh. Damn it! Bridge deal isn't good. I want to get this guy long term. Shit. Because I don't want to. We might run into that thing where he's just gonna not want a damn contract. All right. Well, let me see what the 8-year thing is. He wants that. Let's see how low that will go if I do the math on it. It's still 10. All right, 6-year deal. Takes him up till he's 30. Let's see that. That's almost a 9 mil. Oh, man. This is a lot of money. This is... All right, well, we'll do 9. So 4 years is a bit better. At that price, we can get him for 4 by that. That's pretty good. At least get him for more years to a more of a team-friendly thing. And he might still be like, no, I don't want to get that contract. But maybe 2 years is... I'm thinking if 2 years might be slightly better just because at 26, will he start saying no to a contract yet since he's not fully in his prime? It's still a risk either way. And we might be able to get him to a more team-friendly deal then, but I'm still more inclined to give him this. Because it's only like a 1 mil difference. I would give him for 6.5 or 7.65 for 2 extra years. I like the 2 extra years. Yeah, I like the 2 extra years. So let's do that. All right, middle stat. Obviously want to sign this guy. He wants, yeah, that makes a bit of sense. 4 year, that perfect. Lines him up with Nylander there. Yep, and we'll do 4.9 something for 4 years is a very good contract. 4.925 for 4 years. There we go. Shiri wants an extension. I'm not too sure about him. Gouli wants an extension. I'm pretty sure this guy will be solid. You know what? That's a good extension. Because, yeah, he might be top 4 next year, but this is also a good top 6 deal for what he brings to the table. So I like that. I can crank it up to 4 to line him up with everyone else, but I don't know if he's that long term. You know, no, I won't do that long. Sobotka doesn't want an extension. Tage Thompson does. We should get him back. 3 years for him as well at a bit of a third line deal. That's okay. Yep, 3.357, so right there, we can get him for 3 years. All right, and I think that'll probably be it for the extensions. Bachman would need one. Luukkonen doesn't yet. I believe so. Yep. Okay. So that will do that. Okay, guys, now we'll wrap things up. So got those extensions started to being sorted out here. So the draft will be in the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Remember to leave that like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. If watching my videos just isn't enough sin for you, be sure to go over there on Twitter and shoot me a follow. And you could even join our Discord server as well to talk with some of the other sinners out there. The links to both are in the description.